welcome to K7 International. It's a very exciting day for us today as we have two students who are real sisters from Junagadh. Uh, Let them say their real names. I call one Miss SJSU and one Miss ASU because both these sisters have gone for their higher education in the US and are studying at these respective universities. So we'll begin with the younger one. So can you give your introduction, where you are studying, which degree are you doing, and when did you start?
My name is Jalzi Fatania. I am 19 years old. I am at ASU, Arizona State University in Tempe, Arizona. And I'm doing aerospace engineering, majoring in astronautics, and I have completed 3 semesters over there.
That's fantastic. And what about you?
So my name is Vani Fatania and I am currently doing my Master of Science in Engineering Management at San Jose State University, and I went there last fall 2024, and it's been a great 2 semesters over there.
Okay, fantastic. We are sharing the mics F2. So let's start by how do you feel about SJSU as the university for 30 seconds, and 30 seconds about San Jose or California as a state.
So I personally feel that San Jose State University is really great exposure for students, especially if you are going there for computer science or IT or management, because it's in Silicon Valley, and it is great place for networking and for making good contacts and everything. So for that reason, I would say SSU is really very best, and the teachers, professors, everything, environment is very friendly, and you do not have to worry about anything over there. Other than that, San Jose is also a great city, as the attractions around San Jose are really good, and the weather is perfect. If you are going from Gujarat, weather is exactly up to your perfection, and it's a great place.
Same question for you. How is Tempe or Phoenix like, and how is ASU like? What was your first impressions when you went?
So ASU is very good university. We have a lot of Indian students. Along with that, a lot of students other than Indian students internationally are also there. I've made a family with all of my friends over there. I'm in a club. This studies is also very well. If you study well, then that should be easy for you. But yeah, my course is a bit tough, so that's there. And along with that, Tempe, Arizona, it's quite hot in the summer, but other than that, it's pretty normal, basic. You can go everywhere, and there's Grand Canyon, a lot of places to visit as well, so it's pretty fun over there.
So tell me, you went after 12, right?
Yes.
So I know since I was doing your counseling at least a year before we started, you were this excited child, and you had a picture of US.
Yes.
What happened when you went to the US? You landed there, and take me through like the first 7 days. What is something that was like mind-boggling for you, or what was like this young child in you? What was that experience?
Yeah, as an 18-year-old teenager, I landed there, and truth to be told, I was so excited that new place, new university, new friends, new people, everything. And the first 7 days they were pretty hard for me because of jet lag and all. But other than that, I explored the university like there's no tomorrow. I explored all the buildings, met all my professors, made new friends, went to the different clubs and events, met new people. It was really good, really exciting.
How long did it take for you to explore the campus? Because I heard that it's a huge campus. I'm not sure how
To be told, till this date, I haven't explored the whole campus by myself because there are a lot of buildings, different departments have their own buildings, their own projects going on. So yeah, they are also building new buildings and new projects are going on. But yeah, it's so fun. All the buildings have their own designs, have their own aura.
I
everything.
think
Yeah.
as per some plan, ASU is building some 28 new buildings as per their plan. I am not
Yeah.
sure. And I've also seen on campus they have like these robots who are delivering.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. If you want food at your own place and you don't have time to cook, you can just order it from ASU and they'll deliver it with the robots that are also built by the students from university itself. Yeah,
Wow, that is something that's good to see
yeah.
in the first phase. Contrasting to that, I've come to you. You did your bachelor's here and you went for a master's. So you had some experience of going to college after 12th year. And so for you, I would like you to compare how both these experiences were different, like going from 12th to bachelor's and then going to the US. Because yours was much faster than Jim's, and we really quickly managed, got admission in our desired university, and then you quickly left as well.
So like my visa process took really like 1 or 2 months, and I quickly landed there in really short time. For me, SJSU, like the university system over there is quite different from India, because in India we do like university like schools. We
Correct.
go there every day. We just have same subjects every day. It's not like that over there. Like there you have classes just a few days a week, just one class a day, and then you're free whole day, because they mainly focuses on projects rather than bookish knowledge. So for that reason, I feel that those universities over there are really good for students for their practical knowledge. And other than that, it is different for me, because here we have like morning colleges or noon colleges, but then over there in my university, my timings are 6 to 9 at night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that is really different and different experience. Like we do not generally have that here.
Correct.
And even the professors treat you like a friend. Here we have to respect them. We do respect them there as well. It's not like that, but
They
they
seem
are
more
very
approachable.
friendly. Yeah, you can very easily talk with them, and they'll help you out in everything. Sometimes practically, professors help you do your whole project.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they are that helpful. So that thing is different over there.
Correct.
So
So,
it's
is there, I'll just add, is there a class that you took in the last 1 year? You must have taken, I'm guessing, 6 to 7 classes
Yeah.
as of now.
Yeah.
Is there one lecture that really stood out that you really liked, which you said, like, if I had to study it again, I would love that professor, or I would love to do that project again as well?
Yeah, so there is one core subject that is very important for us, that is Principles of Engineering Management, and that subject was really fun, because it gives you like really a practical knowledge on how to become a manager. We had assignments like build a tower out of marshmallow chopsticks.
Wow, that's a fun way to start.
Yeah, that's like, how do you work with a team? How do you build a good team work collaboration? And how do you approach every ideas according to their own way, and you have to respect every member of your team, right? So that's how manager has to work, and that was really good practical knowledge we had in that class, and it was really fun.
That's great. I mean, I think that makes a huge difference. Not only are you learning the
Yeah.
academics, but you're also learning how to work together.
Yeah.
People don't teach that, because in practical life, when you go, you're not just by yourself. There's
Exactly.
a team of 10 people, 100 people, you don't know how big that team is. Great. So, apart from that, what was your biggest challenge, or what has been your biggest challenge existing in the USA? What do you feel that is the most cultural difference, or anything that was in USA that you felt was a challenge for you?
Over there, you have your roommates, like they are just new as you are, and you make a family over there. And especially when I went from here, we had a Gujarati community
development there.
Wow.
And which was really good because after going there, it actually feels like home, staying with them, making food together and everything. But rather than that, it's sometimes challenging adjusting to the people, the local people sometimes. But most of, other than that, like they are very friendly to you, they are very helpful. And once you are adapting to it, and once you are okay with the environment and everything, then I don't feel like there is anything you need to struggle with that or anything. Other than that, you have your seniors, you can always go to them and ask them.
My question is, um, we say that when you go to US, you don't only go to the US, you meet people from 100 plus different countries.
Yeah.
Have you met a friend or an acquaintance from a country which you never thought you would have a colleague from?
Yeah. So in my class, there were a few students who feel like they are locally from USA, and then I made partners with them in a project, and then I got to know that they are all from Turkey. And we actually, rather than doing projects, we actually explored food and cities and the way they are living over there,
Correct.
the way we live over here. They were very excited. They are like, we love your chole bhature.
I think the cultural exchange is much
it's
better.
great. It's
Yeah.
great. They are very friendly, and you actually love being around them.
Same question for you. Did you meet any people in your classroom from a country that you had always heard or never thought you had ever meet these people?
Yes, I have had a lot of international students and US students as well. I have colleagues who are American, who are from Malaysia, China. But I have one best friend of mine, she is Luna, and she's from Vietnam.
Wow.
And she said that they love Indian food. She comes every Friday at my place to eat any of the food that I make, which is
Great.
Indian, and she loves it. Even though she's non-vegetarian, she loves to explore that. And along with that, even I ask her a lot of questions from Vietnam, and we both have explored each other's country by talking about it and by showing the pictures and everything, cultural exchanges and everything. So it's very fun.
That's fantastic. This question is for both of you, and I'll want you to answer. Two questions that we get very common here. Is it safe to go to the US? A lot of people hear this gun culture, and which is prevalent in the US. We are not designed. But how safe is your campus? And second question is always unfortunate, but it's asked in Indian societies. Is it's my girl, mari chokri che. So, do you think it is really safe for her to send? Although K7 by statistics sends more female students than male students, but this is a question that I think both of you need to answer.
So around my campus, I feel like, yeah, of course, it is an open university, so there are going to be a lot of local people as well, and there are homeless people in the USA. But except for that, there is a really good system. Like there is a poll in whole campus where you just have to click a button, and university police will be with you in literally seconds, and they'll drop you to your place wherever you want to be. And I feel like the system around there is quite safe. University does a lot for you, even local help, local polices does a lot for you, so it's quite safe, and sometimes you have to learn how to survive. Yeah, it's the same in India as well. It's not, no place is completely protected. You have to learn how to be safe. Rather than that, there are number of helps over there which you can get very easily, and you do not have to worry about
Did
it.
you ever feel that difference that a female student is more unsafe than a male student?
No, actually, I feel that females have more advantages than males. If, like, for girls there are a lot of safety prevention system over there, and you like even campuses will offer you those a lot of gadgets which you can use when you are alone. They offer you in every events, you can use those gadgets and you are gonna be safe. Like keep a paper spray.
Talking about Arizona State University, we have a helpline number which is specifically made for women. So it's a women helpline number, and you can call them anytime and they'll be there to help you. Along with that, they also have this, I would say, taxi system, which is only for the women. If you call anytime at night or after party or anywhere you want to go, you just call them to the university and they'll send you a women driver, which is specifically for the women. No men can enter in it. And along with that, in Tempe we also have driverless cars, so which is an electronic car called Waymo, and you can just call that and that would be perfect for you if you don't want any driver in your car as well. Yeah. So
I've
that's
seen a
there.
lot of those videos in San Francisco. I think I forgot the name of the company that's there, but if they've come to Arizona, that's yeah. So let's talk some fun part. Did you, either of you, you've been there for 1.5 year, you've been for 1 year. Was there a good Thanksgiving trip or a spring break trip experience that happened?
There were many, I would
Oh,
say.
fantastic.
So,
Tell me where you visited except Arizona.
Oh, I visited to Camp Aloma, which is in Prescott. It's in Arizona only.
Yeah.
I also visited to San Francisco.
Wow.
I haven't got the time to go to Grand Canyon yet.
Yeah.
But Sedona is there.
Beautiful.
Other places like Flagstaff and other places.
Flagstaff.
Yeah.
Up.
So I've had pretty fun.
Yeah.
I've had a group as well, and we all go together. We all explore. There are international students, there are US students, there are Indian students. So we are like a family now, and we all go together, have a lot of fun. We save money as well, and we use that money very wisely.
How do you save money?
How do you save money? As in the sense, if you go in a group, it's much better than just going alone or 2-3 people.
Correct.
And everyone knows, if there is an international student, they know how to save money, when to save money,
Correct.
how to use money wisely.
It comes naturally to good
Yeah,
use.
to any Indian, I would say, and even other people as well. So we all like know how to take steps ahead.
I'll come back for one question, but yeah, your experience.
Yeah, so I would say Christmas is the best festival over there. We went to San Francisco in Christmas and it was so good. It was so charming and delightful that you just want to stay there.
It's their Diwali.
Yeah. And we literally did ice skating in rain
Yeah.
over there.
मतलब कौन सा एक्सपीरियंस चाहते थे मतलब आइस स्केटिंग और
In rain, yeah, we did that. We
K7
definitely
International helps buy student insurance for any slippage or coverage. These girls are protected, although they have taken this daring risk.
We
of-
did, yeah. It was horrible when I fell once. But yeah, that Christmas is so good. Rather than that, being in Silicon Valley is really good.
Talk to me about that.
Yeah,
People love to hear
I
Silicon
do.
Valley,
I
the word.
wanna-
Talk to me about
yeah.
that.
So when I landed there in August, I was like, yeah, 1 month, 2 months, there was nothing. Then in October, there started their conferences, and
Correct.
I literally, like, when I stepped into, firstly into USA, first day I went to was that Google headquarter.
Wow.
And it was really fun experience. They had some fest going on, which was like once in a year, and that fest was really good. That was my first ever experience, and I was like, I want to go there. Then after that, from October, conferences started, and
Correct.
we were mad looking at all the conferences. Like, you can network with lot of seniors, lot of senior managers. They can give you referrals for internship jobs, and that is really good. We went to Samsung conferences, and literally they were giving out Samsung flips and fold in lucky draw
Wow.
to the students.
But I've seen that there are like 1,000+ employers,
Yeah.
5,000+ attendees
Yeah.
who submit resumes, get interviews the same day, and probably a hiring
It's
week or month
hiring
that
week.
fall.
Yeah, that is so fun. That time we felt like it is really a good thing. It is a blessing to be in Silicon Valley, and I have never tried driving car over there. And there was one conference, and they are like, "Do you wanna ride truck?" And I'm like, "Okay."
Wow.
And I literally drove Tesla around San Francisco.
That's
I
amazing.
did not know any rules, but I was like, I want to do that once.
If they are offering it to you, we don't
Why?
mind.
Why not?
Again,
Yeah.
covered by insurance.
Yeah, I really needed insurance that day.
One question for both of you again, which is the most important and pressing question right now. How has Mr. Donald Trump affected your life in USA? Because it affects us here, because there's like news which are not correctly reported and people are scared. So what is ground reality like? Has Trump changed anything for you in particular? Do you feel it in the university?
In the university, I would say it's nothing like that. It's very smooth going. Yeah, the locals or the international students, anyone who is widely affected, who are much angry against him, they do rallies and stuff like that to go against Trump, to raise their voice against him. But other than that, I don't think that we have faced any issue. If you don't want to be a part of that, then you are safe. You don't be a part of it, and you should not face any issues. Yeah, in the news they are showing a lot of things like, people are getting deported. That is true. If you are doing something illegal, or if there are things like you are violating some of the rules and regulation, but if you do everything perfectly without doing anything illegal or anything like that, and you are taking your classes on time, all
Very
the
important.
credits, every fees is getting paid on time and all that, then other than that, you should not be in any of the issues.
That's correct. See, because they deported a plane to Mexico. Even India, they sent a plane, and people felt these were students, but these were people who were entered illegally through Mexico or Canada. What about your opinion?
So there is nothing. Yeah, they deported students, but those were students who were living over there after their OPT period,
Correct.
and you are not supposed to live if you do not have extended OPT. So for that reason, they were deporting. Other than that, you just need to focus on your studies. You just need to focus on your curriculum, and if you do not do, I would suggest don't do off-campus jobs because
Very important.
yeah, because
look in the camera and say.
yeah, do not do off-campus jobs, please, because with that you can get deported definitely.
It's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal. Yeah, it's not. You just go by the rules and you are safe. Nothing will affect you.
Okay. Where do you stay, and what do you cook, or how do you manage your meals?
So I stay in San Jose downtown only, and over there I am a vegetarian. We do not get much vegetarian food like nearby areas, and even if you get it, it is expensive. So it's better you cook at home. There is a pantry system in SSU that every week you get milk, dairy products,
Wow.
veggies, fruits, everything fresh, and really everything you need. You can cook whole week with that thing.
Okay.
So it's
Is it
really
affordable?
good. It's free.
It's free.
It's free for the students. Yeah, you can just
मतलब
go
मुफ्त में
there.
उठा के आते हो?
Yeah, you can just go to the pantry. You can like whatever you like. You can get those stuff, and you can come home. Like
अभी तो ट्रम्प करेगा ना डिपोर्ट मुफ्त में खा रहे हैं।
we are paying fees.
But this is not included. You don't buy meal plan, and still you are allowed the access
Yeah,
to this.
so it's in your fees. It's in campus fees. Yeah.
I got that. I remember at the end of my tenure in Stony Brook,
Yeah.
मेरी सारी fees लेके उन्होंने ये pantry शुरू की
हाँ,
थी.
yeah.
And it gets, I think the restock बहुत you get it only if you go early in the week. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you don't get.
like you have to go when they are restocking it. So rather than that, like there is everything available. You need to
So
have.
free dairy, free bread.
Yeah. So you can cook home.
That's
cook at
amazing.
home easily.
That
So
is amazing.
We have even prepared meal boxes. So they are mostly non-vegetarian. So y- if you are non-vegetarian, you do not have to cook. You can get as many boxes as you want. We get brownies, we get cakes, we get everything over there.
This is extraordinary. Free
Yeah,
food that you
yeah.
can go home and cook where you have your own
Yeah.
kitchen. And where do you live? Like you said, so you live off campus.
Yeah, I live
And
off
are you able to easily
campus.
commute to the school?
Yeah, it's there are free buses because SJSU offers a Clipper card, which you have to scan in the buses and you can ride it for free. And those buses are like every stop is in next road, and you'll find it very easily.
Okay.
And buses will run from 10 to 15
Every 10 to
in the
15 minutes.
interval of 10 to 15.
So free food,
Yeah.
free bus.
Free buses.
और भी कुछ मंडला है जो मैं
Free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-
all over the city.
अभी नहीं सोना ही
Lot
दे
of
दे बस.
perks. Lot of perks, I tell you. Lot
Okay.
of perks.
And what about you? What is your situation with housing and food?
So I also live off campus, and the thing is that every student, most of the students who go there, specifically for bachelors, they think that they have to live on campus for at least one semester during their starting, which is not true. If you do not wish to live on campus, because on campus food is not that great. I mean, for vegetarians, you get less food
Correct.
options and all. So I decided to go off campus, and I requested to the university, and they said that's fine. There are
That's
no
good. Not all
regulations.
universities allow it,
So
but it's good ASU.
Yeah, at ASU
it's a big school.
is there. I requested and they did allow it. So I was living off campus from the first. Yeah, the on campus, vibe is all different
100.
and all. It is a must, but I didn't find it much different because all of my friends, they also started coming off campus and all. And along with that, even though we do not have that pantry system included in ASU, one of the student-run club organization of ASU, which is Pitchfork Pantry, they do the same thing for free. to
Acha,
the
they
ASU
also
students. Yeah.
use the resources too.
Yeah, so they have partnership. I was a part of it. I was social media representative of
Wow.
the same club, and they do partnership with the farmers of the Arizona state, and also all the. We had partnership with Trader Joe's, Starbucks, and all, and they give feed food to us, and we give it to them.
Oh,
And
that's
it was
amazing.
Like that. So, and along with that, for the transportation, we have 2 trains running. One for free, which is for the shorter area, and one to pay it like $1 to $2 every ride. It goes to different cities as well, and also 2 types of buses. One free for all the students and everyone, for locals as well, and one paid, which is $1 or 2.
Not bad.
Yeah.
So you commute to your school,
Yes.
and where are you working on your campus?
So I am working on campus as a technology support assistant in one of the buildings, that is Durham Hall. It comes under the School of Letters and Cultures, which is known as SILK. So I worked there, and it had helped me a lot. Truth to be told, I was so excited that I got the job, but along with that, you also have a bit of responsibilities. Yeah, we have the flexibility that whenever I have classes, I do not have to do my job at that time. If I request time off, I get that as well, and everything. And when you get the money, you will be happy.
Very happy. It's something else to earn your own money.
Yes,
and,
yes, it is
and
true.
spend it. Okay, just some concluding remarks. Both of you come from Junagadh. Both of you now have been in the US. It's quite a journey, so congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'm very proud. I know your parents, they've been very supportive. One thing that I want to ask is, apart from Indian food, Which is your favorite cuisine in the US?
So the vegetarians options that I got were limited, but I like the Thai noodles
Okay.
a lot. The hot Thai spicy noodles, and along with that, Korean ramen is also there. When I visited to these places,
Asian food is much better in
Yes.
California.
I was obsessed. Yeah, Mexican food like tacos and all is.
It
all
gets
okay,
normalized
but
after
they
that.
don't add spices, so spices come in Asian food only.
Only the chilies.
Yeah, the chilies.
What about you? What's your favorite food?
So, like, my go-to food over there is Subway. Because it's available everywhere, and it's the only.
have a veggie patty.
They have.
They have?
They have.
They started?
They have veggie patty and veggie delight,
Ah,
two
yeah.
options in veg,
Ah.
and we get actual vegetables in that.
Okay.
So that is that, and other than that, we have ramen nagi, which is very good, very
So
good
I was
place
obsessed.
for ramen.
Ah.
It's like we spent $20 like this for that food.